Hello, hello. Whew. Hi, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hello. Hey, looking at multiple cameras. How you doing? It is, what are we? October. And we are in the midst of the season of fall. Who loves the season? Fall. I love fall. I love the colors of the trees, the leaves. I like when we get to wear sweaters and our boots again. I love summer, but I do like the fall. That's my second best season that I do love. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are here for another edition of Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee. I am your host tonight, Renee Cage. I am a licensed clinician, lifestyle strategist, speaker trainer, and I help women leaders combat stress, burnout, unfulfillment so they can really get clarity on their purpose, find their passion, stand in their success, and create the balance that they want and desire and deserve. And today I want to talk to you about something that I think we all have struggled with one time in our lives. I know I have, and it's doubt, self doubt. Um, and I'm curious, have you struggled with it as well? I'm going to tell you a little story about doubt myself. And what doubt is really it's just like the story you tell yourself, right? You tell yourself, oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'm good enough for it or whatever, right? All of these limitations you put on yourself. And that's what it is. It's a limiting belief. It's a belief. Just so let's just start there. It's a belief. Beliefs are fluid, right? Beliefs are fluid. So basically what you believe is what you make it your reality, especially as it relates to your abilities to do things. And sometimes when we allow our beliefs, our limiting beliefs to tell us to create doubt, it it impacts our lives. It impacts our progress. It impacts our development. So I'm gonna tell you a little funny story. So years ago, when I was in my undergrad, this is a belief. So all of my friends that I knew had been in school. You have to take statistics. At least for my degree, I had to take statistics. I think it was a requirement, one of those required classes. And statistics, and I was okay. I was pretty decent in school in my math. I even got up all the way up to trigonometry, whatever, blah. But the statistics, what I had been hearing the word on the curb is that statistics was different and it was much harder, right? And all of the people that I knew had taken it and had failed, and maybe had failed a couple of times, right? So I waited to the end to take statistics because I was one of those students. I didn't like failing, and I got all A's and B's in college and so forth. And so I wasn't really wanting to face something that I could possibly fail in. So I waited to the last. Long story short, I waited to the very last semester to take this class. Like I pretty much graduated, and it still needed the statistics class. And I had told myself that this class was going to be hard, that I wasn't going to be able to do it. It was going to stop me from getting my degree, all of these things, right? This is what me against statistics. Took the class. The class was not hard. The class did not stop me. The class was actually easy. It was easy to me. I sat in the front like teacher's pet, and I got it. And it was a lesson for me. It's like you can tell yourself something that you can't do, and it's really not the truth until you just like lean into it and try it. You might not know. And then even if I did fail or didn't do good in it, there's things that help. There's things called tutors. you know you could take it over again like some people had to do. But the avoidance of failing, the avoidance of not doing a good job, this culture of being perfect, perfectionism, It's unrealistic because there's no growth in that. You don't learn, you know. Again, it stops your progress, it stops your development. Um, and then, you know, I want to leave you with, think of something that you really, really want, that you may have said I'm not smart enough, I'm not whatever, I'm not enough, the lack of, right? Think of something that you think you want to do, always wanted to do, dream to do, whatever, passion in your belly, but there's something that's holding you back. Then I want you to think about, like, what if you try it, if you just went for it, what is the worst thing that can happen? What's the worst thing that can happen? Think about it. What is the worst? Think of the worst, the the most terrible outcome that can happen that you could think of. Then ask yourself, then what? Okay, if that happened, how what would make it so bad? What would be so bad about it? What would make it just unbearable? I almost guarantee you, when you ask yourself those questions, your answer is not going to be one that would risk you not going for something that's meaningful for you. I don't know about you, but life is not a. I don't want to live in this life with regrets or get to my end of my dash, and I'm regretting that I didn't try something because I was scared of failing. Whatever a fail is, I don't believe in fails. I was scared of it not working out the first time. You got to keep trying. That's with anything, any and everything. You miss every shot you don't take, right? And it's about you managing your self-talk. How are you talking to yourself? What are you saying? What are you saying to yourself about your abilities? Because get this, if it's something that you may not feel like you're skilled in, we are teachable. If you have a limiting mindset or a fixed mindset where you don't believe that you can grow and learn, then I guess not. But if you feel like you can read a book and learn something and, pay attention and you're teachable and all of that, you have the ability to, it's like limitless what we can do because we have the capacity to do it. But it starts with your mindset that you want to do it, that you're interested in do it, or, it's you tap into the why it's important. So talking about like limiting beliefs, I used to think like, oh, it'll take forever for me to, speak internationally. And here I am. Next week I'll be in Paris. So I had to just shift my mindset like, no, I'm going to be there soon. And it came like in lightning speed. So our minds, our thoughts, everything starts with your mind. Everything. It shapes your sense of your reality, of how you view the world, how you experience the world, how you live and play in the world. So get clear about what you're saying to yourself, you know, get help, support, get around people. Like if it's something that you want to do, get your mentor, get your coach, get somebody, get a therapist, something. Can't do this by yourself. What they say, you go by yourself, you go fast. You go with others, you go further. So it's not about trying to do everything by yourself. We done with that narrative. We done with that. So get support, get help. You can get some skills, everything you want. You have access to it. You just have to make the decision, make the choice, be intentional, and go after it. Easy peasy. Boom. So I'm not going to keep you guys long because I got something that I'm working on. I'll be sharing about that a little bit later on, but it's a secret now. But remember, be well, be good to yourself. Don't doubting, it kills dreams. It kills everything. Lean into yourself, believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do it. You gotta start with yourself first. Oxygen mask on first. You gotta be your best own cheerleader. Gotta pump your own self up, encourage your own self, speak life into yourself. Yep. Yep. Say, I choose. Thank you. Be kind to yourself. Yes, be compassionate. We are not compassionate. We are like really nice to others, kind to others, but we are not kind to ourselves. If you listen to some of the things that you say to yourself, uh, even if like you make a mistake or something, you're like, you beat yourself, you're just like, oh, I'm so, oh, just like the degrading things, the belittling things that we can say to ourselves. It's like, watch our language, watch your language. And I understand that we may have been socialized and we learn how to talk that way, but you have a responsibility to heal those parts of yourself and improve yourself for yourself. Okay. All right, you guys. Be good, be kind, love on yourself, give yourself a hug. And next week, you will not see me. I might do a live or something, but I will be in Paris getting ready for my keynote speech on 10 effective principles for time management for your wellness, balance, and success. So I'll be happy to share all about that when I get back. But until then, until we meet again, be well. Do good things. Bye.